Hello friends, how are you all? As I told you, after this video lecture, I will send you the next lecture, and in that we'll learn in detail about all the life processes. So, आपके लिए ये सेकेंड वीडियो शेयर कर रहा हूँ. In this video, we'll learn about life process, chapter number 6, syllabus of CBSE, part 2. In this particular lecture, we are going to learn about the first and very most important life process, that is called as nutrition. So let's begin directly with the concept of nutrition. Now here you can see the term nutrition. First we'll try to understand what is meant by nutrition. So nutrition is the process of taking of food by an organism and its utilization. So what is it? Process of taking food and its utilization. Two things are important. Only taking in food is not nutrition. Taking in food and its utilization in the body is known as nutrition. Why this food is taken in? To build the body, to grow, for repair damaged part of the body, and for energy. So every living thing need food for building their body, for growth, to repair the damage happens in the parts of the body due to diseases and accidental cases, and to get energy. This is why every living thing need energy. Now, why the energy is needed by living thing? We need energy to maintain a state of order in our body. As already we have learned in first video lecture that our body is well organized, and to maintain that order of organization of the body, our body needed continuous supply of energy to move the molecule. So this food supply energy, and that's why every living thing need food. Beside energy, our body need materials from outside in order to grow, develop, synthesize protein and other substances. Our body needed that material which are present outside of our body, and that material also we get in the form of food. So here we can say that food gives us energy as well as all such material which is required by our body. तो ये सेकेंड वीडियो लेक्चर है, इसमें हम न्यूट्रिशन, ये इम्पोर्टेंट लाइफ प्रोसेस की स्टडी कर रहे हैं. न्यूट्रिशन किसे कहते हैं? द प्रोसेस ऑफ ऑब्टेनिंग फूड, यानी बॉडी का हर लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म का वो प्रोसेस जिसमें लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म फूड गेन करता है और वो फूड का बॉडी के अंदर यूटिलाइजेशन होता है. अब यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन ये है कि हर लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म को फूड क्यों चाहिए, उसकी नीड क्या है? तो नीड क्या है? फूड बॉडी बिल्डअप करने के लिए चाहिए, बॉडी को ग्रो करने के लिए चाहिए, बॉडी के जो पार्ट्स डैमेज हो गए उसको रिपेयर करने के लिए फूड चाहिए, और बॉडी को एनर्जी प्रोवाइड करने के लिए फूड चाहिए. तो ये फूड में से हमको एनर्जी मिलती है. एनर्जी के अलावा जो मटेरियल नीडेड है बॉडी को ग्रो करने के लिए, डेवलप करने के लिए, प्रोटीन सिंथेसाइज करने के लिए जो सब्सटेंसेस नीडेड है, वो सब्सटेंसेस भी हमको फूड में से मिलते हैं. एंड दैट्स व्हाई एवरी लिविंग थिंग नीड फूड as a source of energy and material. Okay, and that's why we eat food. Now let's go to learn in detail about this nutrition process. Now see, as you know that the animal which are living in different surrounding getting different types of food, and that's why their mode of obtaining food is also different. Their mode of obtaining food is also different. Now one is autotrophic nutrition, second one is heterotrophic nutrition. Now in case of some living beings, they are directly using the food material in simple form and producing their own food. They are called as autotrophs, and this mode of nutrition is known as autotrophic nutrition. Auto means self and troph means form or nutrition. Second is heterotrophs. Now see, in case of autotrophic nutrition, only green plants and some bacteria can produce their own food by using carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and the chlorophyll which is present only in green plant. So only green plant can directly use solar energy to produce their energy. But what about all other animals, non-green plants and fungus? So here they cannot produce their own food as they don't have chlorophyll in them. So they depend for their food on other ready-made sources. And all animals and non-green plants obtain their food, ready-made food from other sources. That's why they are known as heterotrophs, and this mode of nutrition is known as heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Now further, the heterotrophic mode of nutrition is subdivided into three main types. Now in case of some animals and plants, they digest the food material outside the body and just absorbs the simple organic food material. That is the saprotrophs. So first type of heterotrophic nutrition is saprotrophic nutrition. Now what is saprotrophic nutrition? The mode of nutrition in which organism obtain their food from dead and decaying material. They are called as saprotrophic nutrition, and that organisms are known as saprotrophs. Example, fungi, some bacteria and mushroom. They obtain their food by this method. Second method is parasitic nutrition. Now in case of this nutrition, the organism obtain their food from other living organism without killing them. That is known as parasitic nutrition. Example, Cuscuta, mosquito, Plasmodium. They are obtaining ready-made food from other living organism, but they are not killing them for that purpose. And the third one is holozoic nutrition. In this case, the organism directly taking the complex food material in their body, and that complex food material get digested and converted into simple one in the body, and that is get utilized. This mode of nutrition is observed in case of unicellular animal like amoeba, paramecium, and multicellular animal like human being. So this is all about different mode of nutrition. The main mode of nutrition is autotrophic nutrition, heterotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition is done by photosynthesis, which is done by green plants. Already you have learned in previous classes also. Heterotrophic nutrition is of three types: saprotrophic nutrition, parasitic nutrition, and holozoic nutrition. Now let's learn in detail about all these types of nutrition. So there are two main modes of nutrition. They are autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Now autotrophic nutrition. What is autotrophic nutrition? It is the nutrition in which organisms prepare their own food from simple inorganic substance. It is important. So here organisms are preparing their own food, but how? By using simple inorganic substances like carbon dioxide, water, in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. So this is nothing but the photosynthesis process which is performed by green plant by using carbon dioxide from the air, water from the soil, as well as by using sunlight as a source of energy, and chlorophyll which is present in their body is used as a catalyst, and they can prepare their own food. This mode of nutrition is known as autotrophic nutrition. Auto means self, troph means nutrition. And all such green plant which can prepare their own food, they are called as autotrophs or self-feeder. Example, all green plants and some bacteria can prepare their own food. Now second important mode of nutrition is heterotrophic nutrition. It is the nutrition in which organisms get their food directly or indirectly from green plants. Because these organisms do not have chlorophyll, they cannot perform their photosynthesis process, they cannot synthesize their own food. So they have to depend for their food on different other sources. ये जो ऑर्गेनिज्म हैं हेट्रोट्रोफिक, ये क्लोरोफिल नहीं होने की वजह से खुद का फूड खुद प्रिपेयर नहीं कर सकते, एंड दैट्स वाई they are obtaining food from different other sources, so they are called as heterotrophs, and this mode of nutrition is known as heterotrophic nutrition. Example of heterotrophs are all animals, fungi, mushroom, and some bacteria. They are obtaining ready-made food from other sources. So this is all about different mode of nutrition. Now let's go to subtypes of heterotrophic nutrition. As already you know, what is heterotrophic nutrition? The nutrition in which organism obtain their food from different ready-made sources. Now there are three main subtypes of heterotrophic nutrition. They are saprophytic nutrition, parasitic nutrition, and holozoic nutrition. Now saprophytic nutrition, it is the nutrition in which organism get their food from dead and decaying organism. So in case of this, organism obtaining their food from dead and decaying material, they uses some chemical that is called as enzyme, which are also known as biocatalyst. With the help of that, they convert the complex material present in the dead body of plants and animal into simple one, and then they get absorbed. So that is called as saprophytic or saprotrophic nutrition. Now the breakdown of food material in case of this type of nutrition takes place outside of the body. This is important. Outside of the body. In case of higher animal and human being, the breakdown of food takes place inside the body. But in case of this, the breakdown of food takes place outside of the body. They release a certain chemical that we called as enzymes or biocatalyst, which convert this complex food into simple one in the form of liquid, and then they absorb that. So that is the saprophytic nutrition. Now parasitic nutrition. It is the nutrition in which organism get their food from living organism, other living organism without killing them. Means they are not killing them, just they are obtaining food from other living organism. So organism from which they are obtaining food, that are known as host, and the organism which is obtaining food, they are called as parasite. Now simply for example, Cuscuta, it is also known as amarbel in our common language. It is yellow color vine growing on other large trees. So this Cuscuta plant do not have chlorophyll. It absorbs the ready-made food from the plant on which it grows. So Cuscuta is known as parasite, and the plant on which it grows is known as host. Another example is orchid. It is also a plant. It is also called as vanda, having a special epiphytic root. With the help of that, it absorbs the moisture and take the support of other plant. Then in case of animal, ticks, lice, leeches, roundworms, plasmodium, these are the parasites. Now ticks are nothing but the insect which are growing on the body of cattle, cows, buffalo, sheep and goat, and absorbing the blood from their body. Lice are nothing but the insect which are growing in the head of human being and other animal also, which absorbs the blood. Leeches, a kind of animal, annelid animal, which absorbs the blood from the buffalo's body, suck the blood from the buffalo's body. Roundworms, growing inside the body of human being, especially in case of children. Plasmodium is a small unicellular microorganism growing in the blood of human being. So in this way, these organisms obtain food from other living organisms. That's why they are called as parasites. Some are living outside the body, they are called as external parasite, and those who are living inside the body, they are called as internal parasite. Now the third subtype of heterotrophic nutrition is holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition, it is the nutrition in which organism take food directly and then digest and absorb it. So in case of this, organism are completely taking direct food and then getting digested in the body and then absorbed. That is called as holozoic nutrition, and it is observed in case of amoeba, which is unicellular microorganism. Paramecium is also unicellular microorganism. Birds, which is multicellular organism, but it is lower organism than fishes, and human being, which is the higher multicellular organism. So in case of all these animals, they consume complete food, complex food material, and that food material get digested in their body, converted into simple one, and then absorbs in the blood. So this type of nutrition is known as holozoic nutrition. So in this way, heterotrophic nutrition further classified into three subtypes: saprophytic nutrition, parasitic nutrition, and holozoic nutrition. Okay, now these are some pictures of the organism which obtain their food in a different way. Now here is mushroom, which is saprotrophic organism which obtain food from dead and decaying material. You might have observed, आपने देखा होगा कि ऐसे मशरूम जो है जहाँ पर कचरा रहता है, जहाँ पर गार्बेज होता है और मॉइस्ट प्लेस होता है, वहाँ पर ये ग्रो होता है मशरूम. Some mushrooms are eatable also. People are eating that mushroom to obtain the protein. कुछ मशरूम ईटेबल होते हैं जो लोग प्रोटीन ऑब्टेन करने के लिए खाते हैं. So this is the saprophytic organism which obtain their food from dead and decaying material. Second one is this yellow color wire-like structure you can observe on this plant. That is nothing but कसकुटा. ये जो पीला कलर का वायर के जैसा स्ट्रक्चर आपको ये प्लांट के ऊपर दिख रहा है वो है कसकुटा प्लांट. It is vine actually growing on other plant, not having chlorophyll, so absorbs the ready-made food from this plant. तो यहाँ पर ये जो येलो कलर का अमरबेल है वो है होस्ट, पैरासाइट, और ये जो ग्रीन प्लांट है दैट इज नथिंग बट द होस्ट. नाउ द थर्ड इज अमीबा, विच इज द सिंगल सेल्ड माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म. Eat complete food. See here you can clearly see it consumes the complete food material, and then inside the cell that food material is get digested, converted into simple one, and then it is get absorbed. So in this way, this is all about different types of heterotrophic nutrition. So friends, today we have learned the concept of nutrition, different mode of nutrition, autotrophic nutrition, heterotrophic nutrition. Here we'll stop today's lecture. Like it, share it, and subscribe my channel so that you will get the next video lecture, which will be depend upon the next important life process in case of green plant, that is nutrition in green plants, photosynthesis, and nutrition in animal. Okay, till then, goodbye and thank you.